Hello and welcome back to the Kentucky Central and Eastern Model Railroad August layout update. In the last few months, not much progress has been made here on the layout as far as moving right along. But however, I had managed to still get some few items done, what I've been trying to work on, and have finished a project here with a good friend of mine that had helped me out. As we see here, the sand company here, took the quart roadbed here and sanded it down where the track comes down onto the foam board, and I believe I'm going to like that a lot better, and so make things a little easier here on just the scenery. Here about a month ago I attempt my first time gluing track down, and needless to say it was successful but unsuccessful at the same time. What had happened when I went to set the curve, I did not have my dropout in and my rail to make sure that I was not going to leave a gap, and unfortunately I had a gap. So here tonight I just took some alcohol and resprayed that to loosen that white glue up, or ammo glue, and pop it right up, back up. I'm just going to let the quart dry here over the next couple of days and re-glue the curve back down, and this time I'll make sure everything lines up. Since the last layout update, and for those that have been following me along on my group with the Kentucky Central and Eastern, a good friend of mine had built this walk wall along with this overpass, and it's basically what we done is we took old ceiling tile, break them off, leave a rough edge, and he took some grout powder with different colors, about 3 different colors, a shade here, and here we go. Now the overpass also is stretch built, also by him. This is going to be an old country highway basically, and as you're going to see, it's not 100% perfect, but you know, that's okay. That's what I'm really shooting for. And a lot of times, if you notice when you drive on an old country highway, a lot of time an overpass is not going to be you know, looking good. So it's old, wore down, and needs some work done to it. One thing that have happened here is, along with my good buddy, he helped me to do some wiring here, and now we have light inside my little building here, and now there are no dark corner anywhere on the layout. So that's going to really be cool. It's going to really help. So when I really get into scenery, I'm going to be able to see exactly what I'm doing. Also been working on this too. What we're shooting for, what I'm shooting for here is going to be like a little hillside, and this is going to be a pond and so forth, and then we get into our beverage company here. I did a whole bunch of styrofoam here, so I'm going to fill in all of this back here, walk my little hill down, and start the scenery. Now, my plan is I'm going to start right about here, what's in here, so from this point downward, all that is going to be scenery up. Now, I did have made a modification to my track plan. Used to, I had a crossing or diamond and a curve that just went nowhere, and the track went back there nowhere. I decided to take that out, and I got to thinking I just don't really have the space for all that, and it's starting to mess me up a little bit on my town scene, so I'm going to take that out. Now I may still put a switch in here for the grain elevator that's now going to go there, but I haven't made up my mind if it's going to go like that or just turn 90 degrees. So when I do the next layout update, you'll see the final result, or when I post a picture up on my group there. We'll see. You know, things are moving a little slow than I expected, but you know, that's okay. With my wife and I expecting our new son here in 9 days, so pretty much all the available funds been going towards getting things ready just for a new baby in the household. I'd like to emphasize that, you know, it's so easy to get to the point where you want to hurry up, get this done, get the scenery down. And for those that watch a lot of videos on YouTube and follow a lot of folk, you know, you'll see that do that and they get into the scenery part and they realize, this ain't gonna work. Now you gotta rip the scenery up and basically almost start from scratch. But moving slow, it's okay. I mean, I got my main objective, and that was to get get my main line down where I can at least run train while I'm working on everything else. Those guys that get in the hobby, yeah, you're gonna find that this hobby is expensive. It can be expensive, but there's a lot of stuff out there that you can do. You can do your scratch building. I've been watching this Vinny with BNFS 5961, I think. Now, Vinny, if I got you your YouTube channel wrong, man, I apologize. But I've been really watching Vinny here the last few months, and really been following him along. He does a lot of scratch build, and I'm thinking here in the next few months, maybe after Christmas, I'm going to attempt to scratch build a building, and more than likely it's going to be my lumber company. Now, my lumber company was going to be there, but it's going to get moved down there. Now, I got this building here for the lumber company. It's alright, but it's not really floating what I'm really shooting for. But now I will keep that little white building there. So I may wind up scratch building something for my lumber company to get more of a modern scene, what I'm really driving for. So here probably this winter, if we have another winter like we had last year, where we got 14, 18 inches of snow sitting on the ground, that'd be a good winter project. Now, I have finally decided what I'm going to do with my propane gas company with those. Now, if you remember, if you've been following me along, I've mentioned this once before. If you use the Anywhere track plan diagram, beware that this fooled me. When I laid this out, Anywhere showed the gas company was going to be something like that. And I feel cool, this is going to work. Boy, was I wrong. When my brother-in-law put this thing together, and he followed the instructions, like the show, brought it over here, we set it down on the table, and I was like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. So what's going to happen now, it's going to go right here. So all these little plastic pipes are going to get taken apart, and a good buddy of mine is going to help me to do the engineering work, and we're going to repipe this thing to where it's going to fit right there. Now, because I'm not going to use my diamond originally, they still have use on the layout, so never throw anything away and don't get rid of something quickly, because it's always used for everything. So what's going to happen where this metro train is sitting, this two switch and the diamond here is going to get put right there. That switch there is going to serve the gas company, and that switch there is going to serve the shop area. So that is the new plan. I believe that's going to work, and I believe I'm going to be really happy with it. Of course, the engine shop facility for the yard is going to go right over there, and that building may come up just a little bit more just to get some more room back here just for the lumber company. The other project my friend here has helped me do, and this is the very first ever attempt of painting a locomotive. Now, this is really good. I like it. We're going to do things a little bit different on the next one. But this is a GP38 at Norfolk Southern locomotive. And now it's the Kentucky Central and Eastern engine number 201. The next locomotive will get the paint job. We'll still get the same paint job. Blue paint, yellow stripe. Stripe on the nose. Stripe on the rear. And a white roof. The only thing will be different is that it will not spell out the Kentucky Central and Eastern. It will have the K, C, and E, and that's what will go on down on the Longhurst side. So I'm really happy with this. You know, never really attempted to paint a locomotive. Even my friend, you know, he's just getting into the hobby too, but he can do some amazing work, and I've been real pleased with it. So the next project now is we're going to take that locomotive there, and we're going to patch out the BN logo and the wording, and patch out the engine number, and that locomotive there will become engine number 207, and that one will do the same thing and will become engine number 208. The reason for that is the railroad had purchased these locomotives, and they just haven't had the time to get them painted, so they put them straight into this railroad, into the operating fleet. The idea is that underneath the cab window it will say KC and ER, and then back there on the back we'll have the engine number and what's the. So that's the general plan at the moment. Had started on the back drop, and yes, your eyes are not playing a trick on you. They are cardboard. You know, with money being tight these days, don't have enough money at this point to go out and buy plywood to do the back drop, so I'm doing cardboard. Now, is this probably the right way? Probably not, but for what I'm trying to shoot for, this will work. You know, when my wife and I, when we relocate here in the future, and we're going to try to find a house that has a basement, and there will be a new Kentucky Central and Eastern layout. But this layout right here has been a tremendous help. I have learned a great deal on it, and I'm still learning technique. So again, I want to thank Benny for all your videos that you've been posting. You've been giving me a lot of great ideas on your scrap build, and watching your layout to continue to grow. Hey, and I also want to give a big thanks to Derek Glass there. You know, he really been a big help to me on the track part, on laying track, to glue it down, and so forth. And the last person I'd like to give a big thank to is Thomas with the Nashville and Eastern. You know, what he went through here this past winter, I'm going to tell you what, my heart broke. I mean, I can only imagine what he was feeling. But you know what, he's going to stay right in there. He's going to build a new layout in his house. And I tell you what, I'm looking forward to seeing his new layout. And one of these days, I'm going to get down to his neck of the woods and see his layout and meet him personally. I am, however, working on a car for him. Been talking to him back and forth here on Facebook, and I am going to take a car and put my railroad initial on there and send that down there to him. I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and hopefully everyone is having a great summer as we are now in August. All the kiddos are now going back to school, and my plan is to have another layout update here in October. Hopefully by then I'll have, of course I will have this curve back in, hopefully ballast, and you'll see my result using styrofoam to do my hillside here, and hopefully by then I'll have some scenery working on along with trees. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Good or bad, I'm okay. You know, a lot of times you may see something that I'm just not going to see or catch, so I welcome comments from everybody. If you have not subscribed to my channel, hey, feel free to hop aboard. Been real slow here lately on posting up video. Hopefully here in the next few months I'll get an opportunity to go out and rail fan. I'll get some new video, and also from the Kentucky Railway Museum as well. Again, thank you for watching. Everyone be safe out there. Have fun railroading, model railroading, rail fanning, and catch you here in a few months. Feel free to hop aboard the group page there, the Kentucky Central and Eastern. Everybody have a safe one. Catch you here in a few months.